What's up guys, welcome back to Frosted Gaming. So today's video is going to be about 1080s and 1070s and 980s and 980 Ti's and basically all that good jazz. So as you all may have well known, the 1070 and the 1080 have released. The 1080 released at $599 and the 1070 released at $499. So what does that mean for us? Basically, the 980 Ti released, I believe it was at $699, I think it was. And the 980 released at $549, I believe. Now, the thing is with 970s, 980s, 980 Ti's, 1070s, 1080s, is performance to dollar ratio. Now, if you guys are looking and just holding off and waiting for, to save up for a 1080 or a 1070 or something like that, by the way, I'm going to be doing a build video, possibly with a 1070 in it because the 1070, believe it or not, just one 1070 card is outperforming one 980 Ti card. 980 Ti SLI can't even compare to 1070 SLI, and that still leaves room for the 1080. Now, price to dollar to performance ratio, it's obviously, since the 1070s and the 1080s have come out, the 980 Ti and the 980 have drastically dropped in price. I want to say the 980 Ti's right now are running about $499, so about what you can get a 1070 for. They're about equal in price, and you can find certain versions of it, like PNY, things like that. Gigabyte, MSI, you can find certain versions of them for a little bit cheaper. You can even buy a 970 right now for about $250. That's a really low price. I remember when those cards launched, they were like $499. Ridiculous. Anyways, guys, so price to dollar, to performance ratio. It obviously makes more sense to go with a 980 Ti right now, because the 980 Ti, which is what I have two of them. We'll get into that in a second. 980 Ti is priced, like I said, at what is it, $499 right now. So the prices have dropped quite dramatically. Now, if you pick up one or you pick up two, if you're waiting for the 1070 or the 1080, good for you, awesome. Just know that there's a lot of bugs and there's a lot of kinks to work out, especially with certain motherboard brands. Now, with 980 Ti's, pretty much everything has been worked out. The only time they come out with an update is when a new game releases, new big title releases, and they come out with an update. Now, as for the 1070 and the 1080, there is a little bit of bugs and key fixes and whatnot. And now you can buy or go with an enthusiast key to unlock SLI performance for 3-way and 4-way SLI, but they've kind of abandoned on that now. And why would NVIDIA has abandoned that? Why would other companies like Gigabyte and MSI, why would they support things like that, multi-SLI? Why would they support things like that if the mother company is not going to support it? Because then if you have questions, you don't have any answers to. So that's part of the reason why they're not going, most people won't be going with more than two graphics cards in a 3-way SLI or 4-way SLI. Now, as for my gaming build, I have two 980 Ti's right now for the Win Editions from, what is it, GeForce? No, not GeForce, from EVGA. Sorry, I had to look for a second, it was just slipping my mind. And by the way, on my last video, I actually mentioned that I got contacted by NVIDIA and they want to feature my setup. By the way, I still have to take a picture of that and send it to the email provided. I can't give that email out. I almost did in the last video, and I can't give it out, by the way. So I have two 980 Ti for the Win Editions from EVGA right now. Now, I will not, I'm not doing it. I will not fall for NVIDIA's 1070s and 1080s. I just won't do it. I'm not going to do it because I know better that, 6 months, 5 months possibly from now, they're going to release a 1080 Ti variant, which will more than likely have 10 gigabytes of VRAM. Now, I will go SLI on that. I will get two of those cards. I'll probably upgrade my motherboard to a Godlike Gaming Carbon or something like that. And I will definitely upgrade the RAM. But I'm gonna wait for the 1080 Ti's, and I'm probably gonna get water cooling at that point. It doesn't make any sense for 5 months to enjoy water cooling on this system and then switch over to 1080 Ti's and redo the entire water cooling loop, because I plan on going with hard tubing. It just doesn't make sense to do that. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see a little bit more things like this and these topics and whatnot, by the way, there's going to be a build video, build guide on Thursday. If you guys like these types of videos, make sure you hit that like button down below and leave a comment of what you think. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I hopefully made your day a little bit better by watching these videos. Anyways, guys, I hope to see you in the next one. Stay frosty.